going in.
Bum,
Bum, bum.
Ooh. Apparently we're live.
Are we in? Are we in? We are in. Hello and welcome to the Modelers Friday Night live show. Good to have you all here. As you can see, we have the old Motley crew together, and it's good to have you all here. Philip is here already, so that's fantastic. Just wait a little, maybe another 2, as we always do, you know, in the meetings, in the Zoom meetings. We just give it another 2 minutes. So we just give it another 2 minutes. Right. And who are we having? We're having here, the Dans are here. The Dan from the Dan Cave, Dan Croak, and Dan Scattergood is here from King Dan Scalar Models. We have PJ Lewis here, of course. We have Alan here, and we have Simon here. And I'm also here, I think. Yeah, here I am. Here we go.
You're not here, you're over there.
I'm right here.
I can confirm you're there.
Nice, that's fantastic. Right, guys, so say hello to us. Tell us that you're here. Give us greetings. Obviously, from all of us, a fantastic new year. We wish you, and most importantly, we obviously all wish you health, because that is just the most important thing to have. Everything else can come after that. So, talking about health, we are very happy we have PJ back, who was very sick last time, couldn't join us. Good to have him here. I see he still has the scarf around.
Still wrapped up a bit. But thank you to everyone who sent get well soon messages and stuff like that. Much appreciated. Thank you.
The scarf's to hold his head on, Roland, by the way.
Yeah, the super glue's not working.
I thought he would just dress as Doctor Who again.
I went to a Doctor Who convention earlier.
Right, yeah, that's pretty cool. I see there are some guys in the chat already. Dan, you want to give us a rundown on that quickly?
Yeah, Dan, you should definitely do that.
Any of the Dans, I don't care.
Mr. Shorey is in first with a hello peeps. Philip H is with us saying evening all.
Hey, Philip.
Dave Robinson is in saying hey all, happy 2024.
Yes, thanks, Dave. Same to you, man.
Nigel T is in saying hello, folks.
Hi, Nigel.
Hey, Nigel.
Paul Christopher is in saying evening, fellow modelers.
Bonjour.
And the one and only Plastic Monkey, Mr. Chaplin, is in saying evening, guys.
Hi, Paul.
Again.
The legendary Alan Parker Scale Models is in chat saying good evening, one and all, and a very happy new year to you all.
Yep, happy new year.
That's a long sentence for you, Alan.
I know.
That's pretty good.
It's all spelt correctly.
I know. I had to keep all my fingers and toes crossed whilst I was writing that.
Somebody's typed out and he just pressed enter.
You might be right.
I do have Ted down here. I mean, he has got his own little keyboard.
Yeah. Then there's myself saying howdy everyone. Sean White is there saying good evening all. Hey Sean.
Hey, hello,
Sean.
The one and only PJ Lewis with his time-friendly greeting, morning, afternoon, evening, modelers everywhere. Thank you very much, PJ. Jeff Light is in saying good evening, guys, and all in chat.
Maggie, hi Jeff.
Maggie.
Hello, guys.
Mark Runciman is there saying hello, guys, and a happy new year to you all. Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Oh.
Steve's in saying good evening, all.
Hi, Steve.
Hi,
Steve.
The wonderful, the one and only 12th scale.
Careful now.
Mysterious modeler Peter Milligate is in there.
Hello.
Hey, Peter. How you doing?
Hi, Peter.
And the wonderful Ice Queen Sue is in there as well, saying hi, Roland
Hi,
and the guys.
Evening, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
And the terror of the southeast, Gary Ride the Wind, is in saying good evening and happy new year, you bunch of cage drivers. Hey, I resemble that remark.
Hi, Gary.
Black Skunk Works is in saying happy Friday, folks. Well, I think it's Friday.
I think well,
looks like it.
Wayne Holmes is in saying hi, everybody. Happy New Year to all.
Hey, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne.
And hey, Mika is in saying good evening, all. Hey, Mika.
Hi,
Hey,
Mika.
Mika, good to have you, buddy.
And last but very not least, Craig Stadius is in saying hi, guys and girls. Happy New Year and all the best for 2024 to you all.
Hello.
Craig.
Fantastic,
New Year,
Craig.
mate.
Same to
And
you.
we are all current with the chat.
That's fantastic. Right.
Oh,
Now,
we
before
keep
we
going
maybe
on.
move on, it would be quite interesting because I see some of you are very busy on the bench. What are you busy with? Scattergood, what's up?
Sorry. One small interjection. Jamie Beat has jumped in and said, "Evening all. Thought I'd tuned into Cocoon."
That's currently what's being operated on in here.
Look at this. That's a good
My Predator with a base, and it's really heavy.
Nice
Two
one.
predators in one place.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nearly finished.
You got to something on the bench? I mean, last 3 weeks, you probably have done 5 models. What have you done?
Oh,
Who are we talking to?
PJ.
PJ.
Oh.
Hi.
What? Sorry. what
he's
was
just
it?
started and finished when you asked the question. He's probably built a model factory hero.
No,
12.
no. I've started a Model Factory Hero, but I've not finished anything because, well,
That is
I haven't.
disappointing.
Well, it's a
Normally
Model Factory
that's a
Hero. It
week.
demands time. So, yes.
And you
So,
have that in
yeah,
droves.
I'm working on a Model Factory Hero 112 scale Alfa Romeo 8C 2900B, Mealy
Oh,
winner from
wow.
1938.
I'm looking forward to that.
That's it. Unfortunately, I forgot to put pictures into Dan's "What are you building" section, but hey, that's because I'm stupid. But I have been ill.
Oh,
PJ.
Had to get in. Just bear with me a second. There you go. That's what it looks like. It will look like. I know which camera I am on. That one. There you go.
There we go.
It's a gorgeous looking car.
I'm looking forward to that. That should be.
That's what's going to look like when it's
What a
done.
beautiful car.
What? Not in that colour.
Not in that color.
No, it's going to be that colour.
Oh, that's also cool. Oh, very nice.
Just happens to be from a certain company.
Okay. And Dan, what are you up to?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask that.
Oh, I love the enthusiasm.
So I've not been at the bench much, but most recently, we'll say I've been working on this Lotus 97T from Fujimi in 20th scale,
very nice.
Very
Had that
cool.
too done.
Very cool.
which
I
the
always
2K
love
has gone
this.
down absolutely lovely on. So,
Awesome.
That's a very good scheme. I love it. Alan?
which was Gravity 2K, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
What's that, Roland? Sorry.
So what are you up to?
Me, I've been same old. I've been doing a bit more on the old Model Factory Hero Mazda 787B.
It
So-
looks big every time you show it.
Yeah, it's
That's what she
slowly.
said.
It's getting there slowly. I say it's heavy, very heavy. I say that's probably got to be about 3.5, 4 kilos.
Oof.
Wow, really that heavy?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
there's a lot of white metal in that. So
Oh.
yeah, I will put it this way. I wouldn't want to drop it.
No, I'm sure you don't.
I don't think it would bounce.
Wait,
No.
what? It just bounced like a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. And again, I haven't had that much time at the bench, in all fairness, to do much. Doing this last week, the work's just been manic. So
Yeah, same here. Simon, what did you do?
Well, there's a bit of a theme going on here. So my Model Factory Hero kit is progressing nicely. It's a Ferrari 412P, better known as a 330P4, which was the works car. Mine's a customer car, and I've just finished the dashboard off, which is looking good. I'll put some pictures up at some point.
All right.
Yeah, that's taking up my time.
that's a beautiful looking car in itself again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm busy with a 47 Chevy Lowrider. I'm just busy polishing.
What? It's not an MFH kit. Ah,
Looks
Yeah,
a
but
little
it's,
bit like
but it's
that.
only a 1/24th one.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm not part
just
of
letting the side down. When you're going to get some big boy pants and get a proper model,
Oh, no, it's fine. You
It
guys,
needs
my
two
eyes
other
are good
jobs for
enough. I
that.
can still see the small stuff. I understand that. When I was 4, I also played with Lego Duplo, and later on went to.
Hey, what's wrong with playing with Lego?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I'm not going to look over there at all my Lego stuff.
No.
Well, Dan, while you're awake, why don't you come and show us around and see what people are busy with?
I can certainly do that. I
That
will
would be awesome.
mangle some buttons. 1 second.
There's quite a bit more chat whilst
All right, you can maybe do the chat, and then Dan can.
Yeah, David Wright is in saying good evening, one and all.
How's that?
Happy New Year. Jeff Elliott says hello from Vermont. Daniel at Go for Painting is in saying hello.
Hello.
Herman Handbrush is in saying Happy New Year, everybody.
That's a
Hey,
cracking name.
how's it?
It's a new name, yeah. I've not heard that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
Anfield Road Layout in the Loft is in saying hi, host and panel.
Hello.
Ice Queen says he's looking so cool, King Dan.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's just favoritism.
It is. Brandon is in saying even guys, great to see you, everyone. Thumbs up, happy new year to all. Good to see you too, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
A couple of hellos to each other. Jeff asking if Ice Queen, if the husband is still locked in the basement. Philip H and Peter are asking PJ, you hadn't mentioned you'd been ill. They were quite curious. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's had an adverse reaction to the sex change tablets.
Philip H
We're supposed to mention that.
Moving on.
Plastic Monkey talking to each other, hellos to each other. Philip H Monkey, what are you buying to for 60th birthday this year?
Ooh.
You and me both.
It says they do gangster car on the other side of the big pond. Okay. Gary Rydwin says, hi, Jeff. I've let Jess know we are live and she's not feeling well. She might watch on playback. Okay.
Hope she's better soon.
Hope she feels better soon.
Get better soon.
Plenty of hellos to each other. Mark Bride is in saying, sorry I'm late. Was washing my hair.
Just the one.
Yeah, just one of them. One at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Farmer is in saying, hi all. Unfortunately, I can't join you tonight again because of work tomorrow. Have a great show. Stay safe and happy new year to everyone.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
I think I've caught everyone who said hello. The rest of us chat to each other. So let's crack on with work in progress.
Hey, fantastic. Right then. Other Dan.
Is all sharing?
It is.
Lovely. And the very first one of the new year is Glue Sniff Garage. Sounds better when you're in English. He says, even though I've been working on this Tamiya 24 scale Honda NSX, he's had to strip and redo the paint after some issues with his clear coat. So it's now back to where it was before. Painted in Tamiya Racing White and cleared with Mr. Hobby Super Clear. He still has the interior chassis / interior to do. Really nice kit to work on.
I tell you, it looks quite nice in white, that does as well.
It does.
NSX in white, that looks quite nice. Quite liking that.
And I like the black roof also.
Yeah.
Because I do hope there's going to be some black mirrors and a black spoiler, maybe. This is Mr. Dan Croak next. This is a Fujimi 20th scale Lotus 97T. Bodywork prep, primed in UMP black. The base coat of X18 semi-gloss. Decals from TB Decals and Gravity 2K.
I love that. I love that sleeve. Always did.
Good, mate.
And that is the all the doodads.
Collage of some sort.
Yes. Looks like Fujimi's just thrown up, doesn't it?
The OCD's going with that bottom right-hand picture, Dan.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Nice progress, though, mate.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good.
Oh, this is me.
Oh, he must have his cloak on, has he?
Slightly changed from that, if I'm honest. It's a lot more swampy, let's say.
I think you could do some more leaves in it, though, Dan.
Yeah, don't think you got quite enough.
Well, believe it or not, all the white stuff there that is attaching the leaves, now it's all dry, it don't look like there's enough leaves on it, if I'm honest. But yeah, this is my predator base that I've been working really hard on for a fortnight-ish.
That looks very good.
I've got lots of vines and broken branches and crap like that on it now. It's nearly finished, to be fair. And I've just mounted the predator, who not like that. Mind out the gutter.
Very cool.
Were those all your leaf cutter leaves, though, Dan? I take it they were.
Yes, and the leaf, the leaf cutter that you'd buy from RP Tools, that you'd think you'd buy from RP Tools on Amazon, weren't. No. If you're buying a leaf cutter, just go to RP Tools. You'll get it in a couple of days instead of waiting 3 weeks.
Ah,
yeah,
fair enough.
And my other one is this. I got this for a Crimbo present off my eldest daughter.
Oh, all right.
This is a 1/3200th scale Romulan warbird.
Are you putting lights in it?
1/3200. Oh, wow.
Wind your neck, in otherwise I'm going to send you some.
Are you putting lights in it?
No. If
Oh,
it wanted lighting up, there'd be lights in the kit. But
lighting, come on.
It got primed in some. It got primed in some green primer from way back when, from Europe, and then it's just sat there drying. Although weirdly, those white / pale greeny bits they're glow in the dark doodads.
All right. Oh, cool.
And they are the right way around this time, because yeah,
oh, that's good to hear.
I took some severe flack the very first picture I put up when it was just a dry fit. Oh my God. I think I must have got 30 private messages telling me it's wrong way around.
They're just looking out for you, Dan.
Yeah. This I quite like. This is Mr. Dave Robinson next. He started building the Gecko models, 35th scale CVRT Scimitar 2 from Operation Herrick. It's a lovely kit with some complex parts and some sections of the instructions making you stop and study the plan to figure out what you're meant to be doing. A lot of photo etch for such a small 35th scale kit, some large bits of brass down to some really small sections. Apart from that, the kit is really good and it's very similar style to the AFV models CRVT Scimitar / Scorpion. He says he might pick up the other version that does have the bar armor fitted. Has enjoyed this build.
There's a lot on that, isn't there? A lot going on. Wow.
Jeez,
the thing with that slat armor is just breathing near it and it will bend.
Cool.
Really good job of that. There's another picture there, is it done or?
Yeah, that's the picture of from the upper side. Yeah.
Good.
And then he's posted this one on behalf of his son Oscar.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
And he's got him the brand new Meng 72nd M1A2 Tusk 2 kit. It's only a second kit that is built on his own with a little guidance from himself. He's built most of the kit and put his first layer of US modern vehicles from Ammo MiG. I think he digs fantastic so far. He's got to say, for a 172nd kit, the level of detail Meng has managed to get on this is impressive.
Decent,
it is.
Very cool.
Good job of that.
Good job.
Good, mate.
See, that's what I like to see. People getting the kids involved, but not buying them Airfix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's it from the other side. I think that's going to be a good little kit, to be fair.
Oh, this is going to be a fantastic kit.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Airfix has got some nice kits, but to get somebody into modeling, don't start with Airfix that's been repackaged into a shiny box and it was a kit from
1957.
Yeah, that's the wrong thing to do. This also tickled my pickle. This is Mr. Shane Wright. He started the Takom 35th scale Typhoon K a week ago. His base color is down. It's SMS NZ dark green. He's not bothered about the inside too much. If 95% of it won't be seen. Still some coats of different shades of green. It's not too bad a kit, but the lower hull could be improved instead of the mess by Takom. It's a terrible way of making it.
I tell you what I'd like to see is some of those in 1/24th.
Oh yeah. Good Lord.
They would sell like hotcakes, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's weird. Our manufacturers stick with 35th and 48th because they play well together, don't they? That's
I guess.
Alan's hinting at though, on something like that with 24th, you could customize that and make a cool car transport or something else.
Oh my god, yeah.
You could do a lot with that.
Or even a Paridaka.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly what I've got to do behind me. A load of stuff for that. But
that's a cool colour, isn't it?
This is scale model Chris next. He says, evening all, happy new year. Happy new year. He's currently working on a Alpha Model 812 Competizione for the Ferrari group build over an ISM. His body painted up in fire scale Audi Merlin purple.
Well, that's a nice colour, that.
Nice colour.
Vehicles are next up. Have a good show.
Cool.
Good.
I do like that. No. 12-year-old brain, move along. Nothing to say or say. Mr. Anthony Rico is next. He says, hello, crew. Hope you're all well. Working on this old Airfix 72nd Lockheed Hudson with an Australian scheme, and he's just got the decals on.
Good.
Wow, that's interesting.
That's going to be another epic build from Anthony.
I was going to say that paint scheme is looking good. I like that.
Very cool.
Yeah,
that's when you need to tackle an Airfix kit.
There's a lot of detail on the fuselage of that as well, isn't there? For
yes.
That's an older Airfix kit as well, is it, Dan?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, it's I have built that. It's all raised rivet detail, so each rivet is about 1 foot wide and full scale.
That's probably older than all of us put together. Hang on.
Thank you.
Maybe not Paul.
Cheers, mate. Love you too.
And Anthony Rico's second one, he says he's also busy with this 48th Classic Airframes Hawker Hurricane Mark 1, which is a plane that the Italians captured from the Yugoslavians, and he's trying to wrap his head around the very complex camo pattern like Basin and Motlin has done.
Which is obviously done by hand as well, by the look of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
could be airbrush, mate.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
That is, yeah. The thing is when another country captures another country's aeroplane, what they tended to do was not just go, right, we'll cover up all their markings, we'll just adapt them for us. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, that one will be a bit trickier. Now, the next one, weirdly, I've got to tell you about and then show you.
Yeah, he did that the same as me.
Yeah.
I would have redone it there if I'd noticed.
This is Mr. Richard Farmer. He says first build of 2024 is AMT's 25th scale Chevy Bel Air street machine. He's only just getting started with this one, but so far it's been pretty good. Quite big seam lines were a bit of work as there were some in some awkward spots. He's rescribed the panel lines. Window trims around the window trims, and that's about it. It also comes with the biggest instruction sheet that is ever used.
All right. One of those fold-out jobbies.
See, that looks a really good kit apart from the molded in wipers. Why the
yeah, it's annoying.
Stop.
Pet peeve.
Stop doing that's there's just no need for that.
No, pet peeve with Revel.
Yeah.
AMT.
AMT.
That'll be a cool kit when it's finished, mind.
Oh, that's gonna look, yeah, it's gonna be a good looking kit.
It's a good car.
Nice two-tone one as well. This is Cam next. He says, I'm the gang. I hope you're all well. He's just finished cleaning and prepping this 3D print from Berserk Studios. It is a cyborg Superman, or as some may know him, Henry Henshaw. He's laid down I can never pronounce that, Zenithiol, or however you highlight with Liquitex white ink over UMP black primer. And can't wait to get some colour on him this weekend. Hope you guys will have a lovely show.
Looking good, that.
Cool.
That is very
complex.
It's big as well, isn't it? That is big.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame if it just caught it and knocked it over, though, wouldn't it?
Oh.
You imagine all that resin would just explode.
Oh my word, what is that?
This is Mr. Alan Park next. I'll just give everybody a minute to just breathe that in, because that's just ridiculous. That is just mental, isn't it?
Don't breathe too hard because you might knock bits off.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
What I've been doing all afternoon.
He says, "Hi, Dan. Happy New Year to everyone. He's been doing a bit here and there when time is allowed. Nowhere near as much time as he would have liked on the MFH 12th scale Mazda 787B. Workers mainly concentrated on getting the engine fitted and the top and bottom chassis parts together. I have then added the rear hubs, and he's starting to add the detail around the engine, such as spark plug leads, water pipes, etc., etc."
Very nice.
Looking fantastic, that, mate. It really is.
Thank you. There's still a long way to go, but we'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Well,
Rome in a day.
So, do you think you'll have it finished this year?
Yeah, in all honesty, I'm hopeful to have it, if things go to plan, end of Feb, beginning of March.
Oh, good.
That's what I'm aiming for. But we'll
We
see.
dive headfirst into the next group build of FW14B with all the details.
Yeah.
And
No,
Renault, sorry.
It is looking fantastic, that, mate. It really is.
Very good.
I have heard the swear words of the noises that he's been making when
Hello.
carbon, more carbon. This is Michelle McCulloch next.
Hey.
She says, "Hello, first time posting, and this is her first model that she's ever done. Still a work in progress. Started a year ago. It's a 1/10th scale. Used a mix of AK, Citadel, and acrylic pens."
Well, if that's the first model you've ever done,
That's brilliant.
Wow.
doing a bloody good job.
It's looking a bit good, that.
And it's only a work in progress. It's not even finished.
Yeah, it's been good, that.
Yeah.
I'll keep it up. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, keep posting. Keep us informed.
There's another one that she's done right here.
Okay.
Second work in progress. Started it in the summer. Hope to get it done for Yule. 100 millimeters tall. Still more to sort out on the face and work out how to show her off. Was looking to put her in a holly tree, and it's all AK paint.
Very nice.
That's not a bad idea, actually, putting her in a holly tree.
Yeah.
Or a small bonsai tree.
Oh, look at that. Look at the rear view.
Yeah.
Oh.
Steady on, Roland.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's cool. That is cool.
No, that is,
Cool.
No screenshotting, Dan.
I don't need to. I can just click buttons and
Yeah. Not you, the other one.
What has happened to? Something's happened.
What's up, mate?
Ready? Click on it now.
Oh yeah.
Nope, won't let me click on anything. All of a sudden, it's just gone. Nope, computer says no. Oh, hang on.
Oh,
No.
it's
Oh, there we go.
There we
Bit of a
go.
delay.
Next is Mr. Mark. Weirdly, my internet has been goosing me today. This is Mr. Mark Runciman next. He says he's been back working on the Modelkit MG Metro 6R4 in 24th scale. Pretty much completed the chassis and about to start the interior. It was meant to be the Rothman's setup, but swapped to the Ayrton Senna car for something different.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Good afternoon, putting decals on and ready for Pro Scale 2K gloss coat. He's put the chassis and body shell together just to see how it will look in.
Very good.
He only ever did a test in that, didn't he? If memory serves me right.
Yes.
Nice bit.
I'm sure where I was living in Wales, he came up and did a test around the Sweet Lamb stages in Wales. I'm sure back in the day.
Could have been. It was one of the magazines. He drove a couple of cars. Yeah. It was definitely in Wales.
Yeah, I think it's at Sweet Lamb rally stages in there. I say just outside of Canniglois.
Don't know what you've just said there.
No, I don't either.
And then it was just a word.
Lots of consonants, no vowels.
Yeah.
Something Scottish.
What is wrong? I've pressed you. What are you doing? There we are.
Just a bit of a delay, Dan. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Chris Stover is next. He's working on this Tamiya 1/35th scale IS2.
Well,
No doubt come Monday, 90% of that will be done. He's a building machine.
Yes.
Oh, another one for Mr. Mark Runciman.
All right.
This is his second whip. It's almost finished. It's a Tamiya 48 scale V1 bomb. Just some minor paint details and decals for it to be finished.
That's pretty cool, to be fair.
Yeah.
Doodleback.
No.
I'll keep it quiet still.
Moving on.
Mr. Gary Ride the Wind is next. He's kicked off the year with Meng's 12 scale GT40 Mark II from 1966.
Gary building a cage.
This one will be Bruce McLaren's number 2 car. His base colour is down and progress has been enjoyable with excellent fit. Meng have really improved over the years and this is superb quality.
Very nice.
That's good, mate.
I like that.
Yeah, looking really good.
Some internals for it.
Oh,
I like that. I like that a lot.
Very good. Nice detail on that.
I was going to say they're nice and shiny.
I can't remember this. Gary, did you build the trumpeter one as well, Carrie? I seem to remember Gary might have built one of these before.
Yes,
the Trumpy one or the race, the US sports car one, but they're both.
I recall something similar. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how much the similarities are between the kit, because looking at the pictures, they look all but identical, as if Meng copied. But I don't know if that is I mean, I know the car's going to look the same because it's the same car, but the actual structure of the suspension and stuff, the way they've done it.
Yeah. Oh, there'll be some differences, but most of it will
that
be.
Engine looks different to me, Al, to be honest.
So what looks different?
The engine's just behind me for the Trumpy one I'm doing. That's totally different. That looks more accurate. I didn't rate the engine in the other one.
Because it's quite a pricey kit, that one still, isn't it?
Yes. And that, folks, is that.
Well done, Dan.
I shall
so it's well done.
click that button.
Le bouton.
Here we go. Dan, thank you very much. That was pretty cool, and there was some cool stuff in there. Also good to see some new people in there and figure paintings. That was really good.
Excellent.
Love that. Very, very nice indeed. Yeah. Dan, you want to catch up on the chat a little bit?
Yeah, certainly. A few more hellos to each other. Fred Henry is in, saying good evening, gents, listening in while driving home. Excellent.
All
right. Ice Queen says, I'll be getting you a coffin if you don't watch it, Plastic Monkey. Oh dear, bit of a domestic going on.
Oops.
More hellos to each other. Plastic Monkey says, nice work, Dan. Jeff Elliott says, is the JPS F1 car full detail kit? Well, it's just a standard Fujimi F1 kit, so reasonably detailed. I wouldn't say it was full detail. There's no extra metal in it whatsoever. Gary Ride the Wind says, even Sue about to start work on a chocolate fudge sundae with Rolo chunks and 3 flakes. You greedy. I'm not a bit jealous.
No.
Jeff Elliott says, Gary, you're not normal. Well, we know that.
Yeah, well, nothing new there.
Shane says, hi, people. Did the stream start early? Gary Ride the Wind says, if you arrived on the bike, Shane, you would have been here early.
No, it didn't start early.
You see PJ's one there, Dan. Just say back. Everybody give us a thumbs up.
Yep.
I'll get the thumbs up. Don't worry.
Very important.
We're getting there. We're getting there. So PJ, the Doctor Who lookalike, says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, folks. Every little thumb helps. Yes, get your thumbs up. There's 48 people watching, and
mine's only showing one
the algorithm,
but I don't know why. I think it's my YouTube.
It's refreshing it.
Plenty of well done for people on their models. Well done for Michelle on first model. A couple of hellos to each other. Mark Runciman says, yes, was Sweet Lamb for Karen Car Conversions magazine shoot.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
Wow.
Pete Milgate now wants a 1/12 Metro 6 or 4.
Okay.
Of course.
We'll get that going for you.
Gary Ride the Wind says, I built a magnifier trumpeter in Ken Miles. Meng is so much more detailed and the fit is bang on. 130 for that off eBay. normally around the 300 mark. Well worth it.
Yeah.
Peter Pilgate's got schizophrenic. Didn't he just say he wants a 172 Metro? Now he says he wants a 112 Metro.
Wow.
No, just 112th I saw.
Oh, sure.
My eyes have your eyes gone funny, or have my eyes gone funny?
Could be me because I've not done well. No, anyway, yeah, I might have read it something.
Dan Usher says, "Evening, fellas, fellets, and whatever else." Thanks, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah, heart things in the way. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just check, see if I've missed anything. My chat's been a bit funny and jumpy. No, I think we're all good.
Yeah, no, I think so too. Thanks, Dan. That's fantastic. So what have you guys done over Christmas? Did you guys get many kits, lots of presents? How were things?
No.
Yeah.
If only there was a part of the show where we could
Well, I
find
could actually
out
tell you that. Yeah.
got anything over Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there only would have been. Yeah. I must say, I had a very nice and quiet Christmas. Nice with the family.
Yep.
And my wife obviously likes to decorate. Unfortunately, she doesn't like to decorate on her own.
No.
So we were decorating.
Yeah.
Well, it should be.
And then obviously undecorating again. But
Don't.
Spreading the love.
Don't. Oh my God.
I say PJ went to town this year as well, didn't you, PJ?
In what respect?
Bar
With
humbug.
decorations.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
no, he always does that.
Spent most of it in bed, mate. So.
PJ's the man that goes down the hall and kicks Tiny Tim.
And then starts throwing coal at everybody else.
That's it.
That's what he does.
That's my turkey and my humbugs.
Weirdly, Sarah, I kid you not, she put on Boxing Day when I went to fetch my grandson, she switched every Christmas light on, inside and outside, for my grandson who's that big. He can't see further than his nose, yet he has every single light on in the place.
Yeah, that's how grandpas go. That's you better get used to it.
It cost me a fortune, as it were. And next year is going to go even worse.
Oh yeah, it will be.
Oh, it's going to be.
When you're older, then obviously, yeah, then he can see it.
Oh yeah, and he can also say money.
Yeah, so we got our grandson a new Nerf gun for Christmas.
Oh, lovely.
The battery powered Gatling gun one.
Nice.
Oh, nice, they're good.
So at which point did you stop playing with it yourself and then gave it to him?
Haven't given it to him yet.
He still doesn't have it.
Yeah, still doesn't have it. That was good fun.
Yeah, imagine now.
And we're going to tell you a top tip to wait the front end of the bullets when they come out, because they just sting a little bit more. No, but don't do that. Do not do that.
I take it Michelle didn't appreciate it as much as you, Dan.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah.
Walking around in combat gear all weekend.
You can take the batteries out.
Yeah, I said what you need is Nerf guns all over the house, so you can always walk around and grab a Nerf gun and shoot something.
Yeah.
Always every drawer.
Yeah.
They're good fun. They are.
They are good fun.
I say my Christmas was quiet again, really quiet. Just me and the family this year, so which was nice. Nice change. And other family up, so spent a little bit of time in the cave, but not an awful lot.
Yeah, I've not been in here a load, and when I have, it's been sporadic.
Yeah.
We went to the beach every now and again, or
Oh, shut up!
Oh my God!
Oh, get out! For goodness' sake,
Mister, I've got a fan on in background.
They live in a hot country. Yeah, Mo. Yeah. Moving on.
I thought that would be entertaining.
Most of the UK's underwater.
Yeah.
It's a little bit moister.
We'll still have a house party ban in a few weeks' time, mind.
Oh yeah, bound to.
Global warming.
Like a Kevin Costner movie.
Yeah.
Can I have it one with eye patch?
Oh God.
No.
Oh dear.
You, Si, what did you guys do? Do you have the family around?
Yeah, just four of us. Quite nice and relaxing, peaceful, quiet.
Jeeves cooked him a nice 6 6-course meal.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Jeeves cooked you a nice 6-course meal.
Oh, no, Jeeves doesn't cook. Mary cooks. Mary the maid. She does all the cooking.
Oh, right. Okay.
Swan stuffed with
And
goose
6
stuffed
courses,
with.
don't be silly. 6 courses. 12. Come on.
Liver pate on crackers and everything.
No,
What was it? Pheasant this year?
caviar, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
It's
Yes.
funny 'cause
6
he's
courses is just a snack. Come on, Dan.
Soupçon.
Anyway, while you're on a high there, then Simon, how about you tell us what the guys have bought?
Well, I thought that was a nice lead into that section, Roland. Very
Nice
well done.
segue. Nice segue. Yeah.
Quite impressive, Roland. Right, let me just stop.
Almost like it was rehearsed.
It sounded, didn't it? Nearly. Right, hopefully that is sharing.
It is indeed.
It is.
Good. Okay, so first up this week we have Mr. Digsby James, who says, "Trust all have enjoyed a great Christmas, and he wishes us all a happy new year. He got these two for Christmas. First up from his in-laws, a 124th Aoshima and Gredi Rocket Bunny, and a Volk Racing Toyota 86 Subaru BRZ Scion FRS. Going to build this as a track day version of his car, and a 135th Airfix Cromwell Mark IV from his awesome wife. As always, thanks for taking a look. Cheers." I do like that Rocket Bunny. That's cool.
Yeah.
And let's have a look at
Yeah.
Cromwell. Very nice.
Very, very nice.
Very cool, mate. I like that. Nice couple of kits there, Digsby. Well done. Next up, we have Aaron Timpson, who says new Audi A4, Tamiya Dome NSX, and a Meng McLaren MP4 4-in-1/12. Very nice. Be interesting to see how that goes together, Aaron, that 4.4.
Yeah.
Joy. I think that's the one Mr. Riderwind built as well, actually, having said that.
It is, yeah.
And he enjoyed that, didn't he? So good man. Very cool, very cool. Next up, we have a Glue Sniff Garage, who says Santa bought him these two Toyota model kits, the Luna and the Dragon Wing. Also bought the Tamiya 124th Nissan Fairlady 240ZG. He's looking forward to getting started on them. That top one looks awesome. Madness on the street. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
that
is.
looks really good.
The car is also very nice.
Behave. That looks good. And here is the Fairlady. That's a nice car as well.
Yeah.
Very nice. Nice couple of kits there.
Cool.
Next up, we have Mr. Sean Tagami, who got an unrotated kit. It's during the month of December, he purchased a Tamiya 135th Tiger, 135th Sakura Tommy Optimus Prime, and a 1/16th Trumpeter Panzer 4F2. So that's his Tiger one. That's very nice. We'll just pull up the other two. We've got Optimus Prime here.
Guys, just rotate your pictures. My neck can't do this.
Yeah, if you can rotate them, please, Sean, that would be helpful. Looks like this one you've done here. Here we've got the German Panzer Kampfwagen 4 Aust F2. Very nice indeed. From Trumpeter in 1/16th. Oh, that's going to be nice and large.
It's going to be very nice.
Be a good size. Next up, we have Mr. Mark Bride. A busier month for him. Most purchases and a couple of Christmas. Honda NSX and Nissan Skyline, both from Tamiya and 124th. Very cool. That NSX.
Very cool. Yeah.
I like that.
A
few more coming up here. He also got a couple of classics. The Fujimi 124th Ferrari 250 GTO, which is a lovely kit, goes together well, and a Hasegawa 124 Toyota 2000 GT. Nice one.
That one I have in the stash. Yeah, very. I'm looking forward.
That GTO goes together beautifully. You like that? Next up, he got for Christmas a 172nd Airfix Sea King. Very nice. Good box art on that as well. I like that one.
Yeah, very cool box art.
And he also got a slightly bigger Sea King with some other sundries for various future builds. So a few Tamiya LPs,
Good kit. That.
Tape, very nice indeed.
That's the one I built.
And some X paints and some Mr. Hobbies. Nice one. Yeah, Western Sea King. Very cool. I like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's the one you've built, PJ, isn't it?
Yeah, there. Yeah.
Next up is me, myself and I. This is a couple of Christmas presents. The Fujimi Ferrari 126CK and a Brian James A4 Transporter, which I've got a few plans for in the future. I also got, the reason this is an oops and a paint trial is the oops is the Calsonic, which I built a while ago, burnt through when I was polishing it, and I couldn't strip it for love nor money. Nothing would touch it. So I've binned the body and I've got myself a new one because they're quite cheap. And I've got some of these A-stand paints from Ammo. They're all metallics, they're all different aluminiums, and they look pretty good on first trial. So I'll try and post some pictures at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're alclads.
Yeah, it basically used to be alclad metals. Yeah, exactly, Dan. But they are good, very good. They seem to be. I've tried the alclads in the past. These seem to be more durable. They're lacquer paints, and I sprayed one, and I was giving it a good hammering with my thumbs and fingers, and I couldn't get any of the paint off. Although I did leave it for 24 hours to dry, which is what's recommended. So maybe that's the difference. We shall see. But yeah, they seem okay so far. Next up, we have Mr. Nigel Tingy, who says he got some Christmas presents and the Ferraris for the group build. First up is the Bandai Wing Zero. Very cool. And a couple of submachine guns. Is it one or two? Yeah, there's an AK at the bottom there and is that a Justice Guard? No, that's a make. What's a top gun? Just a submachine gun, like a Tommy gun, isn't it?
It looks like a Tommy gun now.
Yeah. They look good, actually, Nigel. I like that. Yeah. He also got the Ferrari. It's a two-set kit with the F430 and the Enzo. Very nice.
Oh, I didn't know that. I have never seen that kit with the two sets. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and if you've got that for 25 quid, mate, that's a real good bargain.
Yeah,
they've done a few of those double kits, haven't they? Porsches and
Yeah.
Ferraris and things in the past. Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice, Nigel. Very nice. Next up, we have Mr. Croak, who bought from the Parker stash. He got himself the Mercedes-Benz GTR DTM 2000 Team D2, a Castrol Mugen NSX, an Alfa Romeo 155, Yamaha Tyrrell 23, and a Benetton Ford B188. Very nice indeed.
I love that Mercedes. Those DTM Mercedes, very cool.
He also got some Lego and some Carder Lego compatible stuff. It's a 1/5 Tamiya MT10 and a 1/8 Sauber Alfa Romeo F1 car. Those both look very good, especially that F1 car.
F1 car is going to be absolutely huge, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Have you started it yet, Dan?
Massive.
No, not yet. Not yet. I had to finish a Batmobile first. So I'll be starting on the bike soon and then.
It'd be good to see what that looks like when it's done. Next up, from Widnes Model Centre, he's got himself the GMA T50 from Tamiya in 1/24th and the X-Star Suzuki in 1/12 from Tamiya as well. Very nice. And last but not least from Dan, these are all the way from sunny Japan. He got a BMW M6, or two of those, I should say, a Calsonic Skyline
M3.
Huh?
M3.
Oh yeah, sorry, I can't remember.
Oh, you added them together.
Yeah, I'm clicking on there, you see. And then the Audi A4 1/24th, and that's from Nooney, that last one. Very nice, Dan. And that's a different Skyline to mine, which is nice to see.
Yep.
A bit different.
Oh, I thought I added another one as well. Oh, okay.
No, that was it, mate. Next up, we have Mr. Doctor Who himself, PJ Lewis. Happy New Year, Simon and model kit wranglers everywhere. This month's purchases include a Bandai 1/500 Space Battleship Yamato, a Tamiya 1/12 Williams FW14B, plus aftermarket bibs and bobs, a 1/16 Bandai Dennis motor fire engine from 1914, one of his recently refound Holy Grail kits that he had originally back in 72, More on that later. A 124th Tamiya Ferrari F50, courtesy of the Parker stash. And a 124th Italeri Ferrari California 250 GT. Nice one, mate. Nice little haul. I look forward to seeing that Yamaha.
Even in 1/500, this must be huge.
Yeah, it's going to be bigger.
And that's the big one.
Isn't that Ferrari the one from Ferris Bueller?
Which one, mate? The California, yes.
Yeah, the color. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Next up, we have Mr. Sean White, who says, Happy New Year, Simon, crew, and all in the chat. And he's made a few purchases over the last month. First up, we have a couple from the Parker collection with the Tamiya R34 Zanabi Nismo GTR and the Hasegawa Brun Porsche 962C, plus one of Alan's 3D printed airbrush stands.
Nice.
He also got a pro scale supply and some new Tamiya tools, a fine pin vise, anti-static brush, fine engraving blade, and holder. Very nice indeed, mate.
Cool.
Nice little haul that. Well done, Sean. I think there was one more. Yeah, a couple more there. He also picked up a Tamiya 124th Porsche 911 GT3, Tamiya 120 Braun Tyrrell Honda, and the AMT 125th Dodge Challenger. Very nice. That Tyrrell is getting harder and harder to find.
Is it?
Yeah. And he also got a Bandai 1/16th Jaguar XJS. Well, that's going to be interesting.
Wow.
The new 124th Audi A4 BTCC, a Hazy 148 Sea King, and a 128th. Interesting.
That's what I thought.
Ligier JS11.
That'll be interesting.
Oh,
Very nice.
odd scale.
Yeah, that is. Very nice haul there, Sean. Next up is Mr. Mark Runciman, who says it's been a busy month for himself. First up from his excellent other half for Christmas, a proper spray booth and extractor, and has now been well used since received. Nice one, mate.
That's fantastic, man. Nice one.
Let's get in.
Lucky.
He also got, excuse me. Next up is his now growing collection of Group B rally cars, including a purchase from Alan Parker stash, which was a Hasegawa 124th Lancia 037. He also picked up in quick succession the new 124th Audi Quattro S1 and the Hella 124th 205 T16 Evo 2. Nice
All
one,
fantastic cars. Yeah.
Alan Parker stash, God, he must be rolling in money now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, there's plenty left if people still want to have a look.
Oh, here we go. Free advertising.
Of course.
Next up from Mark, we also have, lastly, for the kit side of the Tamiya 148 V1, which I think we've already seen. Quick fun build and the ICM 35th Soviet 6-wheel army truck. Very nice.
Very
cool. Like that, mate. Nice one, Mark. Oh, no, sorry, one more, Mark. Apologies, nearly skipped past that. Also, on the tools and paints, you've got some AK wet palette, AK black, grey and white primer, AK paint retarder, Tamiya primer and paints, AK German soldier paint group, and lastly, Pro Scale BMW Montreal Blue. Nice one, Mark. Cool. Next up, we have Richard Farmer, who says this month's haul, unfortunately, he's had to sell a couple of Tamiya 12 Konica Minolta Honda and the Honda CBR F400, Ducati Superleggera V4, Italeri 1/9 Triumph 3H WTX, a 1/8 Suzuki, a Tamiya 24th Ferrari FX Enzo, and another Mini. Tamiya 112th Wolf WR1, 120th Williams FW13B, Tyrrell P34, AMT 125th Camaro, Chevy Bel Air Street Machine, and lastly an ultrasonic cleaner for his airbrush. Okay, so first up, here's the bikes, all from Tamiya in 1/12. I won't read them all out again.
That's actually very cool.
Yeah, they are. Some nice bikes.
Want to find now as well.
I like that. Leggera. All right, hang on. Here's the rest coming up. Next up are a couple more bikes.
Oh, I've done that.
1/9 Triumph and the I can't remember what scale he said that was. 1/8 GSX 1100S.
It says on the box.
Yeah. And he also got the FXX. Very nice. I like that car. It's one needed for the stash, definitely. He's also got himself the Enzo and the Mini.
Wow. The minis are quite rare now.
Yeah.
Oh, those mini.
Here's his Wolf Ford WR1.
Regional
Very
view
nice.
that as well, with the Rico on it.
There's a Tyrrell P34, the Monaco version. Here's his Williams FW13B.
Nice.
That is a nice kit.
Oh,
Camaro and the Chevy Bel Air. Very nice.
very cool. Very
I like that Bel Air. That's nice.
Yeah.
And here's his ultrasonic cleaner.
Very nice.
Nice little haul there, Richard.
Yeah, very nice.
Next up.
There's my other one.
Yeah, just did it 2 separate posts. Next up, Mr. Croak again. He got a couple of detail upsets for the 124th Audi A4. Why are you expecting to do damage on one set, Dan, or something?
No. I have another kid coming from Portugal as well.
Very nice. Well done, Dan. Next up, we have Mr. Chris Stover, who says he got these kits for Christmas. Santa was kind to him. Das Werk 1/16 251. Very nice. I like that half track. Cool.
I love those half tracks.
Yeah, that is looking good.
This is joking somewhere, Roland.
This is the Tacon 1/16 Faisal A1. Very nice. And there's a couple more yet. This is the 1/48th Sturmovik. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they have a pretty cool planes.
Yeah.
What was that, Simon?
Sturmovik, or you I don't know, Dan, it doesn't matter.
That Russian plane.
This is a Tamiya 1/35th Russian heavy tank, JS2 from 1944, and I think that was it from Chris. Yeah, it was.
There's a chap on YouTube who looks, reviews, if you want, to tanks, and he had an IS2 and he climbed inside. You could see what it looked on the inside. Very rough and ready. Jeez, I wouldn't have fit in there, that's for sure.
I think this is last but not least, Mr. Gary Ride the Wind, who got himself the Salvinos next gen NASCAR. Not built one of these and hear good things, although decals can be challenging apparently. So this is a Chase Elliott Chevy Camaro from 2022. Nice one.
Nice.
I've heard those are quite good though.
Yeah.
Well. And
Can't wait for the car.
And also he has got a restock of Scale Motorsport carbon fiber fine saw blades and scriber blades. It was cheaper and quicker to order from BNA in Australia. 8 days from orders to letterbox, and brilliant service as usual. Well done, Gary.
You're kidding
me. He's not at all. And that, folks, is all for this week.
Funnily enough, we need to get some Scale Motorsport carbon.
Well done, son.
Wow. That was some wonderful stuff there. That is really, really nice stuff. Very jealous. As you can see, there was nothing here on my side. Apparently, I have been promised a spray boost for my birthday, so I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, maybe it comes.
Was that for your 82nd birthday, though, Roland?
Yes, which is in a month.
Last year. Who said that?
Who said that? Exactly.
Who said that?
Yeah. Wow. Well, thanks very much, Simon. That was a very, very extensive list, and I see you guys had a good Christmas, and that's good to see. I mean, Alan has probably no kits left.
I've got plenty of kits left. I think there's still I still got another 80. I think it's another 80 1/24th kits that are up for sale.
80 or 18?
80.
80.
With a lot of them with detail upsets or extra decals and
I hope
stuff.
you're not reselling the ones I've already bought off you, cheeky devil.
No, they're on the side there, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Go on, send me the link again at some point, Alan.
Okay, we'll do.
Ditto. Might as well have another look.
Yeah.
So if anybody does want to have a look, it's on my Facebook page. I'll put the list of all the kits for sale on there. So
yeah, the Facebook page, Alan's Facebook page will be in the description of this.
That's a good. I could do that.
Which Facebook page, Alan? Your Parker one or your personal one?
No, the Parker one. My scale models one.
Scale models.
Yeah.
Right. Might be a good opportunity to catch up on the chat. Dan, you want to have a
Might
quick
be,
go
yep,
at
yep. So a while back when we started that last section, Rob1970 just joined and said, "Evening all, how's it hanging?"
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Low and to the right.
Hanging loose and no, stop.
Moving
Couple of
on.
loads to each other. Peter Millgate goes 1/72 scale. No, I don't think he did. Shane said 3 went up on 23rd December and came down Boxing Day.
Good lad. That's
Good
what
lad.
I'm clear.
Good. That's how it should be.
That's
Efficiency.
exactly how it should be.
Philip H says, "I bought my wife a new house for Christmas. Unfortunately, not as part of a divorce."
Philip. Oh,
I'm sure she's not in the room when you said that, Philip.
Right.
Yeah.
she could
Fred
hear.
Henry got a new water heater for Christmas. Look at you.
Yeah.
Hang on, could that be just classed as a kettle?
I'd just say, yeah, just cat. Yeah.
Yeah. Dave Robinson won't be the UK without a hose pipe ban after the South floods.
Oh my god.
That's it. Yeah.
Dan Usher got socks and pants. Good man.
You can never have too many socks and pants.
Yeah. Mike Pierre Hasselgrove's with us saying, "Evening, everybody. Happy New Year."
Bonsoir.
Mark Runsman says, "Just to let you know, Michelle that did the figures is my very good other half." Mark, good to know.
Oh,
That's very cool, man. I'm so jealous. I wish my wife would do
It's
something.
nice. It's nice to see people actually doing figures, and it's not just an handful of people. Do you know what I mean? And people will find that sort of work attractive, because I do. I like doing everything. To be fair, but I do.
I find it attractive. I'm just not talented enough, but otherwise very attractive.
Well, I'm not talented enough, but I still have a bash.
So I've decided I am going to do a figure, but I'm going to start off with a figure of Marty Feldman, so I get the eyes wrong, so they're right for the next one. Because I know I'm going to get them wrong. That's the only thing that puts me off totally.
If you go on Hysterex, and Archer Decals are long since gone, but Hysterex will still have a crap ton of eye decals in various scales.
Maybe that's the way.
Oh, it's the future, trust me.
This is the way. This is the way.
Or pick stuff that don't need to have eyes painted.
Yeah, well,
eyes closed.
Or again, just do what I've started doing and just buying bagfuls of eyes and just.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to use the sticky on ones with a little bead in the middle, Dan.
yeah.
Well, I use my Proxon and some ingenuity and mold them in, and yeah.
Or as I found out on the figure I'm doing, the Ninja Prince one I've got, the bit where the pupil goes is actually slightly flattened.
Yes.
So it actually they're easy to pick out. They're in exactly the right place. It's almost like a little kind of raised line just around the center of the eye, the pupil, which is spot on for painting.
Yeah, which helps you to get your placement right. Yeah, that's pretty
as long as they've molded in the right place, because if it's molded like that, then
well, if it's Marty Feldman, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So Hugh Gordon's in saying, "Evening all and sundry." Hello, Hugh.
Okay, the new.
Skullfish is in saying, "Evening everyone." Hey, Jason.
Hey, Jace. How's tricks?
Gary Ride the Wind says, "Meng MP44 is a lovely kit, not as lovely as Roseanne Bar Naked." Thanks, Gary.
Not sure about that.
Each to their own is what I say. Each to their own.
He's a bad man.
David Wright says, Glue and Sniff Garage, that Nissan Fairley is a very good kit, but watch out for the A posts. They can be a little delicate.
That is true.
Yeah.
All more reason to buy the 1/12 version.
Maybe.
Yeah. Abuse at each other, hellos to each other. Nigel T says, "Nope, got it for 20 quid, Doncaster Toy Fair." So I guess that's the twin Ferrari set. That's a bargain.
Yeah. That's a bargain.
Bargain, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Sometimes when you see a bargain, you need to strike.
Yeah, but it's when he comes through to making it, he realizes one of the wheels is missing or something like that.
Or there's no bodywork in any shape or form.
Hugh Gordon says, "I bought £30 worth of Lecky just to watch this."
Good lad.
Good value for money then.
Dedication.
Yep. Gary Ride to Win says the 211V is a nice build. Have that in the Batman scheme. It's the Konica Minolta one. Yep.
Very nice.
Hugh Gordon telling Gary's fond of dressing up. Oh, just abusing each other. Carry on, guys. Fred Henry says J.R. Salvino's kits are awesome.
Cool. Yeah, I heard that.
Not
I've never had one, but I heard they're not bad.
Dream big, build small is in saying good evening, builders.
Hello.
Hi there.
Good evening, buddy.
Stephen Burns is in saying evening all. Sorry I'm late.
Hi.
No apology necessary.
Don't let it happen again.
Richard Thomas is in saying boo, oi, thumbs up everyone. Oh, by the way, good evening.
Hello, Rich.
Hi, Richard. And yes, don't forget the thumbs up, everybody.
Yeah, get your thumbs up. Not literally just sit there watching with your thumbs up. You know.
Because that would just look silly.
Yeah, on the YouTube
A bit
interface.
like that.
Yeah. On the YouTube interface, give us a thumbs up. Fred Henry says, great show, guys. Enjoyed it. Have a great evening. David Wright says, Alan P, I'd love the 112 240Z, but it's out of my budget, unfortunately.
Strike a bargain. Strike a bargain.
And Hugh Gordon says, red here.
Yeah, nice one, Hugh.
Thanks,
You do, because they've been re-released. You do see them coming quite cheap. I suppose cheap is relative, isn't it, to the individual, I suppose. But you can pick them up for around the £100 mark. And when you think about it, the length of time that takes, you'd probably build 2 or 3 24 scale models in that time anyway. So it works out the same cost. It's just a bigger initial outlay.
Yes.
It all depends, if you are. Not everybody, I'm being one of them, has wants to build one model only every 6 months because that's as long
that's the thing, is it's what you're into, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's some lovely stuff in there. I'm telling you that. Dan, but while you are rock and rolling, we thought we had a look at the boo-boos. We had a boo-boo section this time for the first time.
We did, and it did seem appropriate that I cover this section this week because
yes, I thought you will be most qualified to cover this section.
It's all about you, Dan.
It is, and so it should be. Let's try share a window.
Oh yeah, here now comes the interesting.
There you go.
I am sharing a window.
You are.
So
doing it very well.
So hell yeah is the answer to is there a boo-boo? So the Modelkit Citroen C3 in 24th scale, some kind of contamination in the 2K. So let's have a look at the picture first. Which will hopefully show. Yes, it does.
Oh,
so
okay.
So top right, you can see those little dots. Yes. So that's literally where 2K is not stuck to the decal. And that's gone straight down through. So my suspicions initially were, is it the silicon tip brushes, that it's some kind of silicon contamination? Alan suggested the 2K maybe not mixed properly, and then just some other surface contamination. So what I've figured out since then, because on the Lotus I'm building, I actually washed all the bodywork after it had been decaled, just in clean water, just wiped it down. Yeah. But I think I missed 1 or 2 parts, so I missed the end plates for the front wing. And when I was 2K'ing them, I saw exactly the same behavior start to happen. Now, it got away with it, but I saw it happening again. So my current suspicion is it's my decal water, because I just keep topping up the same pot. I never empty it.
I can't believe you're as tight as Alan is for a bit of water. I
know. So that's got to be full of decal adhesive, decal solution, dead bugs.
Yep.
Name it.
Yeah, lager.
So the saga continues.
Yeah, maybe clean water will do the trick next time.
So that's maybe the fix for next time. So I decided, well, actually, no, I'm gonna have to strip the model and I'll go back to bare plastic. I'll get a new decal set and I'll redo it. So into brake fluid, and as you can see, it seems to be going lovingly. The paint is beginning to lift. Looks great.
However,
I checked it at this stage, seemed all right.
However,
and so this is the final result, and the paint did come off.
Right.
I shouldn't
No.
laugh. My God. I can't
So there we go.
believe that's happened.
I know.
They must use a different
know.
plastic. They've got to use a different plastic.
Wow.
Yeah. Without a doubt. So word to. I almost feel like I need to start compiling a list of who's done, brake fluid bats for various kit manufacturers. Just because definitely with that Modelkit's kit, because when I checked it first, it felt a bit wobbly, and I thought, okay, it's a bit soft, but it seemed to be okay. And then I started scraping off some of the paint, and it was like, that's scraping off really easy, and it's going deeper. Oh, that's plastic I'm scraping. And then kind of left it a little bit further, and that's what happened.
That is quite scary. That really is quite scary.
Yeah. Could be worse, Dan. You could have a nice finished model, and you've just, foobarred the seat, so you've decided to put it in some lacquer thin and nip indoors for 30 seconds, get sidetracked for 15 minutes, come back out, and there's just a stick in some black liquid.
It sounds like somebody might have done that before.
Possibly, just once or one.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan.
It's
something I'll do again.
It would be really interesting to know if anybody knew in the chat if Modelkits do use a different type of. Well, they must obviously use a different type of plastic. They must use some sort of hybrid.
I've probably screwed up as many kits as anyone and used brake fluid, and that's the first time that's ever happened that I've seen. But I haven't put a Modelkit's kit through brake fluid. I think I've done Hasegawa, I've done Tamiya, I've done Fujimi, and they've been fine, and Revel, not a problem.
I'm just retrieving mine now.
Yeah, I know. I'm honestly wondering, because the way the current world is going and things now, where everything has got to be recyclable and stuff. A lot of plastics aren't, and I suspect that a lot of the Tamiya plastics aren't recyclable because they've got other properties in them. Whereas I wonder if Modelkits have gone green with their plastic.
Might have done, yeah.
And that as a result of that, you can no longer bath them in brake fluid.
Yeah, possible.
It'd be really interesting to know. It might be worth an email to them, Dan, just to see, if they give you any breakdowns of the plastic they use.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad shout, actually.
From perhaps from the Friday Night Live show, we've had this happen. To advise our viewers, sort of thing.
Because they are owned by Domino Model, who are a massive model retailer anyway in Europe. So I'm sure they'd be interested. But I think it will be interesting maybe to kind of, certainly with Simon's input, because of the amount of kits he's redone, to do a list of what manufacturers we've seen have been okay, because there obviously is two potential reasons. It could be the brake fluid as well.
Yeah. I mean, that's if it is dot 4 you've got there, isn't it? It's cheaper dot 4. It's not.
Yeah. In fact, I found a carton. So there's Carloop dot 4. So
yeah, I use similar.
And to be honest, if it says dot 4, it's got a spec on it, so we can we can check the spec.
Is the reason you're using brake fluid, Dan? Because I've only ever stripped one car in the past. I've just used MLT.
What?
And it came off perfectly.
MLT just messy and smelly. That's I find you can chuck.
Does the job though, mate? But
you couldn't bath the kit in MLT, walk away and leave it though, Paul.
No, you
I appreciate that. Yeah.
You
do have to look after it. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, with brake fluid, normally you can put it in brake fluid. You can walk away. You can leave it for a month, 2 months even. You come back, it'll still be there.
Yeah.
Or in Dan's case, you come back, it'll have eaten your car.
Yeah.
You can leave it in brake fluid while you work on your next disaster.
Yeah.
I will say one thing though: if you have got cars waiting or bodies or anything waiting to go in brake fluid, and you've 2K'd it, and you've 2K'd it a while ago, the chances are the brake fluid won't shift it, because the two bodies I've just put through, I couldn't shift it. It wouldn't penetrate the 2K.
Doesn't touch it.
Yeah.
Doesn't touch it.
That's so bizarre, because that was 2K'd absolutely ages ago.
It's weird. I'm talking a couple of years, these two, Dan, that I did.
Okay. Yeah, maybe not that long.
But the thing is, you get an egg, you empty an egg out, you fill it with brake fluid and you throw it at somebody's car you don't like, and the car could be 50 years old. It takes the paint off, no problem at all.
Yeah.
I found water pistols.
Please don't do that.
Super soakers work better than a push bike.
Yeah.
I don't recommend that to nobody.
Moving on before Dan
Yeah,
gets
very
it.
quickly, yes.
It's never happened before. It's sodden typical. It happens to a 60 odd quid kit from Belkits, but there we go.
Sad, that is sad.
Yeah,
that is not fun.
It would.
Not
I
fun
definitely
at all.
do believe that it would be worth a quick email to him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's worth. Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that idea. I'll put together some photos and some data for Belkits and
Yeah.
pop them.
Worth asking the question. Yeah.
Even if you just put, for your records or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a recommendation how to get paint off in future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe drop a hint that you've got a YouTube channel as well. You never know.
Yeah, and they might send me a replacement. You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, exactly. Good to know how
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Oh boy.
So Marcus said in the chat, his is a Fujimi kit. It's been in about 18 hours and looks okay at the moment. So
yeah, Fujimi is safe.
Yeah.
Or so we thought.
Yeah, I remember buying an old Tamiya 312T, 112th Ferrari, which I bought parts started, and a load of the parts were painted in testers enamels.
Oh,
I mean, it was in the bathroom for probably 3 months before it softened the paint enough to be able to get the paint off.
Yeah.
Jeez. Crazy, isn't it?
So 3 months.
So an interesting thought I had just then when you were chatting about it, I wonder if I took some samples of sprue.
Yeah.
Because I know people have suggested Dettol is very good for.
Oh yeah, Dettol. I've used Dettol as well. Yeah, it works.
Yeah, Dettol works.
It smells better as well.
But does Dettol not just work on acrylic paint?
Yeah.
No, again, because I used it on the Tamiya for the enamels as well.
Yeah, it'll work on all sorts, Dan.
That works on chrome, definitely.
I know it stings in a cut, and you. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I guess there's two bits: is will it melt the plastic, and then will it actually remove the paint? So.
Yeah, and you've got to consider whether it's paint or 2K paint as well, which makes it because on that Porsche that I've got in there at the moment, that's been in brake fluid for a couple of weeks now, and it's not shifting it.
I
tried MLT on it. I tried Dettol on it. I tried normal cheap thinners on it. What else? I tried some IPA on it. I think that was about it. Plus the stuff. The only thing I didn't try is petrol and a match, but that might be next.
I've never actually needed to take a complete kit back to. You know what I mean? It's always been something stupid, small, a seat or something like that.
Yeah.
If I get to a point in a kit where it needs to be stripped or it's stressed me out because its paint's gone wrong or whatever, I'll just look at it and go, see ya, and be gone. Because I want to model and be happy. I don't want to have something in the back of my head thinking that's going to, do you know what I mean? And peck at me and get rid of it.
No, I mean, normally I'd either figure out a way to live with it, persevere, or hide it somehow. And it's probably the first time I've gotten that far into the bodywork where it's fully 2K, and I've kind of gone, I need to completely strip it. But because it was a 60 odd pound kit, I was like, well, I can't bin it. I have to strip it, and because it was a Craig green car as well, I was like, right, I have to bring it back to bare plastic and sort it out.
I had a few years ago an Aoshima Lamborghini, I don't know, pink parts flashing at you. I've no idea. And the kids bought it me, and I said, right, I'll have that kit this one particular Christmas. I'll have the detail upset, and I'll have this detail upset, and I'll have this. And I got right through to the point where it needed the clear lenses on for the lights and something else. Messed up one thing, freaked me out to a point where I literally, there must have been 200 quid worth of bits and bobs. And I literally stood up, walked over to the window, straight through the window, gone. And all of a sudden, my modeling mood just went from like being right down in dumps to being happy, gutted that I've just wasted a bunch of time. Not the money, it's the time that I get more peed off about. But the money, money's money, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You can always earn more money to buy more kits, but it's the time that you cannot get back from, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's the 2 days of deckling that C3 that I wouldn't look forward to doing that again. So
yeah.
And that's why I gave up on the Calsonic in the end, because I could get a new kit for just over 20 quid, and it just was cheap. Whereas the Joust Porsche I can't get. I've got the decals for it, but you can't get the kit, although to be fair, it's the same as all the other Hasegawa 962Cs. But it's, for me, it's not about frustrating, you know, taking the kit back's nothing. And it's just, I've been trying to get some of the stuff off the shelf of Doom, which is why I've got a coupling brake fluid at the moment.
I don't have a shelf of Doom because
I won't have when these are done. No, they won't be when they're done, but they're not, they're just kits I haven't finished, to be fair. So
I don't even, other than Predator and that Warbird, I've got no other unfinished kits.
yeah.
Me neither, Dan, because I'm too stubborn. Not to
Well, I'll work on one
saying that's
thing.
the trouble.
I can't work on multiple things no more because that messes my OCD up a lot.
Yeah.
I just want to be focused on one thing, whether it's, you know, for 6 months, a year, or whatever. I want to be focused. I mean, sometimes I can come in my cave and not actually model. I've got that much shit in here. I can just sit and do whatever I want. Do you know what I mean? Watch a movie, you know, look at the internet. I've got something in my eye. My cave is not just, no, it is just for modeling. I model Y-fronts well.
That's an image I don't need.
Please don't stand up, whatever you do.
Oh, God.
You've all got dad bods. Don't give me none of that.
You say stat down, Dan. We don't want to see your wife. I
We've
bet
all
those
got dad
horrible
bods.
yellow ones with the brown lining, aren't they?
Yes.
I've got the body of a god.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is
Buddha.
God.
I think it's only Roland that's like pencil thin. Rest on us are just short and dumpy.
It's only that's because he's 12 foot tall.
I'm going to say that's because he's 9 foot.
Yeah.
If they were normal size, they'd look out of proportion. They'd look like Jabba the Hutt or something.
Nice.
Uh,
Well, good night, Dan. It was good to have you. Right. I think, Alan, should we two get ready and have a look at the finished models? What do you think?
Ooh.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
Go
it.
for it.
There's a
Let's
few.
do it. Let's
PJ,
just-
just a reminder.
Oh,
I need.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've done it. I haven't sent it to you. I will do.
He's doing it, but his old man brain kicked in for 30 seconds and he forgot where it was.
PJ, old man brain. That's unfair, Dan.
No.
I'll
How
say
dare
that.
you?
Old man hands, old man body, old man.
Just before we get going as well, what are people thinking of the new slides and stuff that we've got for the show? The
Yeah,
card.
look at that. Yeah. They are all done by our in-house graphic designer, which is PJ.
Yeah, it's done a bloody sterling job, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, bless.
Yeah. Well, he asked us to mention it, so we just say.
No, I didn't. It's a lie.
Challenge is causing trouble as usual.
No, just genuinely, he's done a sterling job.
No, he does.
They are. They do look good.
That sounds to me like Al setting him up for a bit of digital work.
No.
Yeah.
Credit where credit's due, then, mate. That's what I say.
That's true. That is true. It's way beyond my pay grade doing any of that because
No, that's for sure.
I haven't a clue. I could probably build one of them frames in background, but
Yeah. Right. Well, let's go, I suppose. And we start off with Mr. Simon Shuri.
Oh my God.
The last completed build of 2023 is the Tamiya Sauber Mercedes C9 in 124. He primed it in Mr. Surfacer, Zero Sauber C9 Silver, clear-coated in Gravity 2K with a mix of Tamiya LP paints and Mr. Super Metallics. The P in the kit adds some great detail and made my own seat belts as I didn't like the kit ones. Great kit, only a few minor issues putting it together, but enjoyable nonetheless. Happy New Year all, and thanks for looking. And there is his Facebook page at the bottom as well. That looks very cool. Very good. I actually
build that. It's good fun.
Yeah, well, we should build everything for fun.
It's good build. Good, enjoyable build.
yeah, I like that type.
Like that, very cool
Thank
car
you.
too. Right, we have Sam Lodgen. He's finished the Fujimi McLaren MP 4/5 as raced by Alan Prost to win the 1989 championship. Finished with zero paints, color matched McLaren colors, photo etch parts, wiring, cockpit detailing set, 02K clear carbon fiber and Marlboro decals, and a mini Allen Prost to go with. Very cool. That's very cool. I remember that. So yeah, I followed Formula One religiously in those days. Very cool.
Yeah, it's a good job of that. I like that.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Right, next one is Mark Atkinson. He just finished the Aoshima 124 R35 Liberty Walk, painted in zero paints Nissan Majestic green color flip paint, then Pro Scale 2K. I did my own thing with it to make it a bit more leery. Enjoyable build. I hope you all had a great Christmas and Happy New Year to all. Same to you, Mark. Nice. This looks very, very fancy.
It does.
Yeah, I say split paints are crazy, aren't they? Really?
Yeah.
And that green and gold shimmer, very cool. Very, very cool. Hot build modeling. He's come. Oh, look at this here. Yeah, finished the DDA Collectibles 124 Holden HG Sandman panel van. Body painted in SMS Auto Mandarin Red. The 2K in Pro Scale 2K Clear. 3D printed Mac 500 wheels by Z-Force Modelworks. All chrome pieces done with SMS Hyperchrome. Other bits painted in Tamiya LPs and SMS paints. Not a bad kit to build. And I'm super pleased with the stance I achieved. Thanks, legends. And so you should be.
Yeah.
That chrome's come out well as well, isn't it? What does it say use for the chrome?
Brilliant.
SMS Hyperchrome.
The SMS Chrome, SMS Hyperchrome. Yeah, that looks very good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very cool.
I do believe that's not made it to this country just yet.
SMS Pro Model Centre do it.
What, the Hyperchrome?
I don't know about the Hyperchrome, but they're an SMS stockist.
I know they are. That's what I mean. I don't think we've quite got that Hyperchrome yet.
Okay, maybe they haven't. I don't know. I'd have to go and have another butcher.
I know Luke's over in the land of Down Under, isn't he?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if Luke could let us know whether it's quite, hardy as well. So can you touch it after without it damaging the
Is it hardy and can I touch it after?
Yeah.
Well, this is the moment we move on to the next one. Peter Milgate. He has a Wingnut Wings 132 scale sock with camo, painted in a variety of acrylics, mainly AK, rigged with Ames PE and EZ line for control lines. A beautiful kit to build. Now, this is something which I haven't even, contemplated yet. Looking at those lines, I don't think so.
I'm going to say it. Peter's got good wood.
Oh, yeah.
Looks good, doesn't it?
For a man of his years.
Not bad. Not bad.
Hey. They have got chrome damp.
Frome? Oh,
yeah.
That might be a good one to try out then, to be fair.
Ooh.
Yeah. Please do and let us know how it is. In 5 years, it might come to South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. There's loads of chrome, but it's whether it's hard enough to be handled.
Yeah. It's a biggie.
But back to Peter Milgate's Sockwiz Camel, I must tell you, that looks really fantastic. I love that propeller. I love the machine guns. Weathering looks very cool. Love that one, Peter. Right. From Peter, we go over to David Wright. Here we have a Tamiya 124 Nissan 370Z. Primed with UMP grey base coat, off Pro Scale paint, steel black top coat, Pro Scale flip paint, off sunrise gold. It was then 2K'd in Pro Scale 2K. I both loved and hated this build. After achieving my best paint finish ever, the kit then decided to fight me at every turn, especially the super brittle decals. I've done what I can with it, and I thank you for looking and welcome critique.
Looks good, Dave.
Looks good for me, mate.
Yeah.
It is sad when a build kicks you in ass just as you're getting finished.
Yeah. Final assembly is always a bugger. It looks good, David. It really looks good. From where I'm standing, it looks fantastic. Brendan Drescher. He finally finished the monogram wiper for the Tracy Fogleson Memorial build. Colors I went with are Dodge Destroyer Grey and Purple Pearl. The grey is the ribbon color for brain cancer, which Tracy passed from. The purple is the overall ribbon color for cancer as a whole. For those that knew Tracy, his face was very important to him. I went with white seeds as a way to show his peace in heaven. Overall happy with the build despite being an old kit and having some issues. All I did was lower it actually straight out of the box. The kit is the Monogram 125 Viper RT10. The primer is Tamiya Grey. Main colors is Gravity Colors Dodge Destroyer Grey and Purple Pearl. Interior colors is Tamiya Alpes German Grey and White. 2K Clear is Gravity Colors Gloss Clear.
A very thoughtful build.
Yeah, and that, I was just going to say exactly the same. That's well thought out, and I love that purple.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice one.
Thank you, Brandon.
Very good, mate.
Oh, that's a very cool memorial build. I love that one. Really.
Very well thought through.
Gerard Crawford is in with the Tecom 135 scale 155mm G6 SPH self-propelled howitzer. This gun howitzer is currently in use by the South African Defence Force. Model was primed using Tamiya fine grade primer, airbrushed using Tamiya acrylic paint, and sent with X20A with 1:1 ratio. That looks very cool.
That is very cool, isn't it? I take it the driver sits right up front in that as well.
Yeah.
That must be huge.
It is a huge, well, it's a 155mm cannon, so you can, you know.
I'd say about 6 inches.
That's what she said.
Yeah, we are not very good with judging inches here, Simon.
And when we are, it's
no, Dan, no.
You moved Dan on.
I like that.
Can we just put our attention to Shane Wright? You finished this just before Christmas. It's a Tamiya 112 Suzuki GSX RR, done as Barry Sheen retro bike. Forgot the white pinstripe. Pro scale paints, Barry Sheen red, SMS yellow and black, various LP paints, front fork set, Studio 27 decals. That looks very cool.
Very nice.
Very different. That's nice. Yeah.
Buy those, can't you? As a special order from Suzuki, I think.
What, the bike?
Yeah, I've seen it in our local Suzuki dealer showroom.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know if it has
that bike.
Sponsorship stuff on it, but certainly the color scheme.
Oh yeah, not that bike. That's the race bike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
road bike, Dan. Sorry,
Yeah.
Does it? I think it has a number 7 on it from memory, but nothing else.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool bike. I have the Italieri. I think it's a 1.9 here in the stash.
Yeah.
Oh, I built that kit. That's a cool kit. Paul Christopher, Revell 125 32 Ford 5-window coupe, painted in Vallejo Warlock purple. Modifies the running boards by cutting off the rear wings and fitted them so it looks different to others. Decals did go down well, but I did not get them lined up fully. Interior, same purple with black carpet. Filled in the chassis rails, which took longer than anticipated. That looks very, very cool.
So good, huh?
Yeah, I love it.
I can do color scheme on that as well.
Very good. Yeah, the decals are actually good on that kit as well. Yeah. Now it's a different version. I built the one without the rear fenders, and this one looks very good. Really nice. Nice job, Paul. Love it. Then we have Gary Ride the Wind. Finished the last of this 2023 builds with a Tamiya 112 Yamaha YXR 500 in the Red Bull scheme, painted with House of Color Red Bull Blue and House of Color 2K. Out of the box build apart from Tamiya fork set. Nice build for an older kit, over 20 years old, and the decals were quite brittle, but it came out okay. Quick 6-day build as a gap filler to set me up for the GT40 Santa drop down the chimney.
That's good,
All
Gary.
right.
Great build, Gary.
Gap filler, I'd say.
Yeah, that's a fantastic build, Gary. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That looks very, very nice. Very cool.
Like that scheme as well.
Yeah.
Right. Then we have our very own Mr. Dan Crow. He's the 2023 Christmas build, the AMT 125/55 Cameo. A little Christmas miracle as it was finished on time. Primed in UV pink primer, Pro Scale paints, Coca-Cola red, Gravity Spain 2K, flattened back with good head sponges and 6, 8 and 10K. Chassis is gloss black primer from UMP. And let's see more. Engine was painted in Zero Chevy engine red. All chrome work was redone, primed in UMP gloss black, Alclad chrome, and Alclad aqua gloss. Window chrome trim is Green Stuff World chrome. Various Apex and HS Infinity and Iwata Neo airbrushes used throughout. Body and chassis are twisted badly, but copious amounts of CA glue helped straighten it a little. For a quick Christmas build, this was thoroughly enjoyable, and it certainly looks thoroughly nice.
See what I did there?
I built that kit, and it's a good little kit to put together. It really is.
All right, yeah, it's all right. Surprisingly good.
Very good.
I love that kit, and I also loved the Coca-Cola machine which came with it. I thought it's nice. Yeah,
and the trolley,
Right.
Yeah.
Mark Bright has finally completed 2023 for Paul's birthday build. The Tamiya 124 and Nissan Skyline R34, body primed in Tamiya grain and Mr. Color GX2 to go under the Pro Scale Paints Autumn Flash Color Flip Paint. Cleared with Mr. Color GX 112. Rest of parts, etc. mainly a mix of Pro Scale, Tamiya and Citadel paints. Happy with overall finish, but still need to iron out some mistakes. We all do, Mark. We always all do, but I can't see that many, to be quite honest. That looks quite good to me.
Does look nice, that doesn't it?
Yeah,
very nice. Very clean now. Very cool.
Carbon on it, and the grills.
Yeah, cool. But yeah,
Nice
you're
touches
right.
Those.
Yeah,
And the wind mirrors.
Awesome detail there, Mark. Right, Nigel Tinge is in, and he's with the Italieri Suzuki. That's the one which I have in the stash. The RG500 XR2719 scale, painted with Pro Scale primer, Suzuki RG500 red, black 2K and Tamiya gold. This kit has been on the bench for at least 2 months. It's been a hate kit for me from a that I've seen that rubber loop chain, which you have to cut links out to make fit. Nuts that are the wrong size, decals that are cracked even before they had seen water, and screen that was and still is cracked from new. Waiting on Italieri to send another screen out. Oh, that made me look forward to build that one. I must say, it looks very good despite all of that.
Yeah, also.
Very, very cool. Very cool. I'm glad you had so much fun with that, Nigel. Good to hear. David Robinson, first off, hope you all had a fantastic Christmas and New Year. Welcome to 2024. Thanks, David. This month, literally the 30th of December, I finished Meng's new 135th Mastiff 2 kit. It's a fantastic build with a complete interior. Interior is exactly what I've not been making much models last few months, but just been too damn busy with work. I'm curious to any suggestions to what the bar armor is blotchy. It's from the same Tamiya jar, might have go over it again. This was brush painted, and I think I might have to go over it with a fresh jar of paint. Thanks for everyone's time. Any suggestions to why the green went odd? Anybody, any suggestions?
Unless it weren't shaken enough.
Yeah, just not mixed one up, maybe. That's
good.
Possibly. That is possible. Having said all that, it doesn't look bad at all.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it adds to the weathering.
Yeah.
The character. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Then we have another one from David Robertson. He also finished the Rifles 135th T55A MOD 1981 Soviet Marines. Once again, fantastic kit. Some unusual parts like waterproof or maybe water-resistant covers for the cokes, driver's compartment, and the commander's dusker, which is attached to the back of the turret. I've tested some AK Extreme Blue Titanium on the track to give the tracks a blue hue. They look good. Sadly, my phone camera would not pick it up. That
good.
looks very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Nice job.
Nice, like that one. Nice one, David. Anthony Rico. Oh, God, he has a look at him. Hi, gents. My finished build this month is this deal of the 121 Rebel Darth Vader's TIE fighter shooting down a 112 Rebel X-Wing fighter. The base was 3D printed. Had a lot of fun with this one. What would have happened if Red 5 went down. Yeah.
Very cool.
Or a shorter movie.
Yeah.
They'd have not made as much money.
Mm.
That looks good. Actually, a lot of work in that, buddy.
That's
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
I like
Nice,
that.
nice concept. Mm.
Very cool. Love it. Chris Stover, here we go. Chris Stover is in the gallery, finished a Trumpeter 116 Panzer 4J, painted with Tamiya paints and weathered with Vallejo washes and MIG pigments. Very, very cool. I like that.
That line of his 416 scales on that table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the table
I
bowing.
wonder if that's a permanent display for Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say, Simon? The table is bending.
Yeah, it looks like it's bowing under the weight.
Yeah.
No, they're really cool. Very nice. I like that.
Very cool. Yeah, nice one, Chris. Oh, Robbie Miller. My last build of the year was a Revell Pro Modelers 148 Me 410. Sadly, the new 410 isn't available in the States yet, but this was painted in Tamiya lacquers. It's a nice kit, easy to build, and all went together well till I attached the open parts of the canopy glass with super glues, and it fogged up the rest of the canopy. Hopefully my photos hide the worst mistakes. Happy New Year to you all. Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Don't see
good.
mistakes.
That looks good.
You can get super glue that doesn't fog your windows. Also, if you just put it on something, put a little puddle somewhere and give it 10 minutes, and then it won't fog your windows.
Yeah.
And then if you do fog them, use some Novus.
Yes.
Yep. And polish it out.
If you can polish it, but yeah, if you leave it just to gas off for 10-15 minutes, it still stays liquid, and then it won't fog your glass. Also, another thing that people do that I have noticed over years, that when they're super gluing something together, they start blowing on it. Worst thing to do. Don't do that.
No.
Because all you're doing is blowing vapors around you, clear bits and bobs, and
exactly.
do you know what I mean? So it's don't do that.
Yeah, set on its own.
Yeah, just dab it, put it down.
Yeah, some good tips there. Listen to the man.
Yeah.
Right. And last but certainly not least, we have Alan has kindly remade that. That's actually not from Alan, that's from Richard Farmer. He has this month finished the 124 Morris Mini from Tamiya. Lovely little kit, which can be quite fiddly at times, being so small. Primed and Mr. Surface of 1500 white, painted in Tamiya XF 18 medium blue. All chrome parts stripped and repainted in Mr. Color super metallic chrome, and cleared in Mr. Color 112 UV cut. Interior is a mix of matte and semi-gloss black with a white roll cage. Did some basic engine wiring and gave the floor plan a quick grime wash.
Nice.
Thanks for looking.
Nice. I like
Very
that.
cool. It's actually a very cool kit. I built that kit before and I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah. Lovely classic color, that as well.
Just,
Yeah. Yes, I love that medium blue, that Tamiya medium blue. And that is it. That's all I have. So what will happen right now is very simple. You guys now have a chance to vote for one of these models as a model of the month. I'll give you time to do that. While you do that and make your decision, I go a quick run through.
Roland, sorry,
Yes.
Roland, there's one you've missed there, scale model, Chris. It's a little Honda S600.
Oh yeah.
Where I have missed that. Where is it?
It's in there. It should have been the one before the Mini. Yours is
scale model Chris. Oh no.
Rome.
Here we go. I haven't missed it. Here it is.
yeah.
From Scale Model Chris, he finished off the recently Tamiya 124 Honda S600, one of my favorite little older Hondas. Really is beautiful. With MGSF perfect parts, Shoto trans kit, body color fire scale, chameleon, olivine and violet, titanium gold for trims and wheels. First attempt at a trans kit. This one fitted lovely and adds a different look to the little S600. Yeah, I can say that again.
Yeah.
They had lovely little engines there, revved up to 9,000. Really, really lovely little cars. That looks amazing. Right.
That is cracking job. Like that colour.
Really is cool.
He into bad modeler is Chris.
Very good.
Yeah,
He picks a really good subject every time.
Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. Right. Anything else I've missed, Alan? What do I have here
No,
for?
that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Peter's just said in the chat there, some people had 2 pictures, folks. Yeah, we were asking just for 1 picture on this section of your model. If you want to make a collage, that's fine. But normally we're just going to show 1 picture. Now we want, yeah.
Have I missed one?
No.
No, it's just that what Peter's saying is people have posted 2 pictures for the models, but we're only showing the first picture, aren't we, in here?
Yeah, I normally show 2, so I must have missed that.
Post, but yeah.
Yes, like scale model Chris has got 2. There's 3 of that plane.
I've got 2.
Yeah, most of the kits have more than 1 picture.
Yeah, that's funny because I don't see you see, normally there would be a reply underneath it with a second picture.
It's every kit bar 1 has got more than 1 picture.
But I don't think Facebook's figured 2024 out yet.
Yeah.
Because mine's been
I see the second picture here, but normally it shows here as well, you know.
Yeah.
Done it on new
tab. I think we should stick with one picture anyway.
Yeah. Right.
Especially for the finished ones, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Make a montage if you want to see us at different angles. I will adapt the text for the next one as well accordingly. And I think we do 1 picture.
Worth changing the post and Roland next time you post.
Yes, absolutely. Right. But back to what we actually were about to do, which is giving you a chance to vote for the model of the month. Alan, you're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. So you'll see me start your votes in the chat, folks. And if you can please give me the subject and the builder's name, please, that would be great. Thank you very much. When you're ready, Roland?
All righty. And we start off with Simon's Sauber Mercedes C9 in 124 from the fine folks over at Tamiya. Next in line was Sam Lodge. He had the Fujimi McLaren MP45 together with an Alan Prost figure. Next one is Mark Atkinson. He had the Aoshima 124 R35 Liberty Walk with the shifting color. Then Pombuild Modeling, he came up with the DDA Collectibles 124 Holden HJ Sandman panel van. Next one is Peter Milgate with the Wingnut Winds 132 scale Sockwis Camel, painted in acrylics, mainly AK. David Wright is next. He has the Tamiya 124 Nissan 370Z. Now behind David, we have Brendan Drescher with his very thoughtful monogram Viper for the Tracy Ferguson Memorial build. Behind Brendan, we have Gerhard Crawford with the TAC 135 scale 155mm G6 self-propelled howitzer. Shane Wright is in with his Tamiya 112 Suzuki GSX R in the Berry Sheen Retro. Then Paul Christopher has the Rebel 125 32 Ford 5-window coupe Wind Warlock purple. Gary Ride the Wind has the Tamiya 112 Tamiya X YZR 500 in the Red Bull scheme. Then we have Dan Croak in with the AMT 125-55 Camille little Coca-Cola truck. Very, very nice. Then we have Mark Bright with the, for the Paul Birthdays build, the Tamiya 124 Nissan Skyline R34. Nigel Tinjay had lots of fun with the Italieri Suzuki RG500 XR27 in 1/9 scale. And David Robertson, he has fun with his 135th Mastiff 2, which is from Meng. David Robertson also finished the 135th T55A MOD, 1981 Soviet Marines. And scale model Chris has this beautiful 124 Honda S600 with the Shoto Trans kit. And we have Anthony Rico. He built his 112 to 121 Rebel Darth Vader's TIE fighter shooting down the 112 Rebel X-Wing fighter. Then we have Chris Dover with his 116 Panzer IV J We have Robbie Miller with the Rival Pro Modelers 148 Me 410. And then last, Richard Farmer in with his 124 Morris Mini from Tamiya.
Oh,
And
difficult.
that, ladies and gentlemen, is that.
Well done, Roland.
There's another difficult one, isn't it?
Mm.
Tricky one again.
I'm flummoxed.
Yeah, you and me both, mate.
It's obviously as easy as it always is. Yeah, you know immediately which one to choose.
No.
I'm going to stop voting, I think.
No, that's not allowed.
We're
Okay, talking of not voting, Simon, let's have your vote, please.
Pop, no, I'm not voting. Pop round and sort me out then, Roland.
What did I say?
I haven't got a clue at the moment. I'm still thinking.
Think faster.
Faster than that.
No, I can't. You have to carry on.
Okay, then I'll come back to you. Roland?
Yeah, I have now made up my mind, and it was very difficult. Anthony Rico's stuff was fantastic. I loved the Coca-Cola truck. But at the end, this time, I will go for a car. And I will go for the 24 Holden Sandman from Pombuilt Modeling.
Yeah.
Pombuilt's okay. Just catching up with what's there as well. Mr. Scattergun?
Luke, Pombuilt models. I've had to eeny, meeny, miny, mow it as well. Out of the favourites that I've picked.
Yeah. PJ?
I had 3. Yes, I know you only want 1, but I've got 3. Honourable mentions to Gary Ryder Wins Yamaha and Peter Millgate Sopwith, but my vote's going to Brandon's Viper.
All right. Fair enough.
Good call, man.
Very good. Good choice.
And the Dan Cave?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's constructive. Thank you. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
I'll let you ponder that one, Dan, whilst I go back to Simon.
Well, I've got 7, which is why I'm struggling. I'm going to go for Nigel Susie.
Nigel Tingy, yeah?
Yeah, I thought that was nice. It's a difficult kit. Looked like a well-built kit and did a cracking job. So, plus it's Barry Sheen, so it's got to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I did have 7, and I really did struggle on that. So, apologies to the others. But
yeah, no.
I mean, the more outstanding, all the work's outstanding again. So, you know,
yeah,
fantastic.
Never easy.
It's
Mr. Croak.
Okay, I've decided I'm going to go for the Regis Laconi WCM Yamaha by Gary Ride the Wind.
Yeah, it's nice.
Just as good.
It's on my list.
Okay. Well, I'm in the same position as all of you. It's a tough decision. But it's one kit. I've seen him as he's been building this one. You know, I've seen it posted in various places, and I think the kit is outstanding the way he's done it, and I'm going to go for Pombuilt Modeling's Holden. I just think there's something about that kit.
Yeah,
the finish he's done it and the colour and stuff. I think it just looks absolutely epic.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's something that we're never going to see over here, is what it is.
Yeah.
But again, a shout out to a few Simon did a great job on your C9. Peter Millgate with his Sopwith Camel. I mean, again, that's his first plane, that was as well, and he went straight in with.
Is that so?
He's done a good job on that. You know,
very difficult. Very difficult.
All 3 of the bikes, you know, Gary's, Shane's, and Nigel's, all epic bikes.
Yeah,
lovely. I couldn't pick between them, to be fair, but yeah, Pombuilt gets mine. So
no, it was good. No.
And, I'll just see if we've got any more in there. So we'll and the voting in there.
From what I can see right here, there's potential for a good clean sweep there. Not that my adding up's very good, but
Yeah, it's close.
it's good. Yeah, it's going to be close.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
But yeah, so I'm only going to do a second and first place this time because there's loads of people had the same number of votes for tied on third, which I might as well mention. So we've got Simon, Pombill, and Peter all tied on third with 3 votes each. In second place is Gary Ryder-Win with his Yamaha with 4 votes. But this week's winner is our very own Mr. Dan Croak with his 55 camo.
Hey.
Go away.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Well done, Mr. Croak.
Well done, Mr. Croak.
Well done, Dan.
Yeah,
Well
mate,
done, Dan.
it looked a beautiful build, to be fair.
It was.
It looked beautiful. I loved it. I just didn't vote for it because it was Dan's.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Well done, Dan.
Well done to
thank you very
everybody.
much.
Well done, everyone.
Yeah, well done to everybody. The standard is getting higher and higher every month. Yeah.
Mine's not. I am shocked.
Well done, Dan. I'm sorry, Gary. I know you cancelled the check, but you were on the short.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, that was exciting stuff. What fantastic models.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, really. So, I mean, that diorama from Anthony Rico was fantastic. That little S600. Ooh,
Yes.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
beautiful, beautiful. Those motorbikes.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was just beautiful stuff in there. Really, really nice stuff. You guys make it more and more difficult every time, and I love it.
Yep.
Really, really cool. Want to catch up with the chat quickly, Dan?
You're
I'm stuck on the side.
He's still
stunned.
speechless.
Yeah,
He wants to thank his
Alan
mother
Parker.
and his father.
Yeah. Alan Parker said, "Start your votes." Oh, bloody hell! How far back do I have to go?
Quite well.
To where he put red to here.
Oh God,
Yeah. You.
that is quite a
Well,
while.
read to hear. Yeah.
Hugh Gordon said his thumb's so far up it's stuck.
Okay, thanks you.
Hugh Gordon said, "Amazing how sensitive the tip of one's thumb is, really." Oh dear. Gary said, "Looks like 1-to-1 scale raindrops on the rear wing of the Citroen."
Huge raindrops, but yeah.
Well, it's a melted blob now. Although, interestingly, actually, I did notice the wing mirrors were fine, so I didn't put them in the brake fluid.
So
that means
still got wing
I-
mirrors.
I've still got wing mirrors. No, I mean I can test them in Dettol, see if that
That's-
works.
So,
Yeah.
silver lining then. Yeah, okay.
Well, you've
Yeah.
probably still got a lot of the sprue for the kit as well, haven't you, Dan?
Yeah.
Plus, you've
yeah.
got another kit anyway, haven't you?
Not yet.
No, not yet. Okay.
Not yet. Soon.
Hmm.
But the problem is, if I buy one, I'll probably have to buy some friends for it, so it's not lonely in the delivery truck.
Yeah.
Then Mark Bride was off to go and retrieve his. But seemed to be okay. Mark Runsman says, yeah, Dettol does work. Hugh Gordon says, don't fake up the paint. Simple. Always amazing how many months worth of painstaking work can be ruined by lashings of paint. It's an iguana, possibly. An enigma, even. Dave Wright's loving the slides. They look really good. Gary Ryder-Win said the slides remind me of the Blue Oyster Bar wallpaper, but they are acceptable. There you go.
Thanks, Gary.
Yeah. Gary likes a camel. Nice work, Peter. Wing that wins a topper. Lots of compliments on the builds. Yeah. Lots of well-deserved compliments. Gary Ryder-Win says can't beat House Color 2K. Best there is in his opinion. Results speak for themselves. Easy to use and half the price of modeling 2K. You're not a salesman for a House of Color, are you, Gary?
Shares, probably.
Yeah.
Gary says very well done to Nigel. Consider this a great kit to build it all. Them old Protar kits or the Taglieri kits.
Yeah.
Box Pro Tour ones are pretty bad. Gary said he's just finished the Italieri Ducati Desmo Sedici, which is the ex-Pro Tour kit. Spent ages drilling out the holes in the fairing. Dog of a kit. Decals were horrible. Didn't even show it on here.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, you can stick it in the what's been ruined section. And Gary says, stick to Tamiya if you want to build bikes or Hasegawa. Yep. Then all the votes from people.
Yes.
Far too many votes for my Coke truck.
That's all right. Move him to second, then Alan give second places first.
Yeah.
Give him round.
A couple of congratulations. Bit of abuse for people. Yeah, lots of congratulations. I think we're pretty much caught up. Yep.
There's a certain James Beat that's in the chat.
I saw him earlier.
All right.
Yeah. He thought he tuned in to watch some movie about elderly people.
Good film, that.
It is a good film, and I'm
not far
not
wrong.
old enough to be in it.
Yeah, well, you think you are old enough to
Oh,
be.
I think you're closer than you think.
I know. Tell me about it.
You can play the Steve what's his name character.
Yes.
Steve.
The trim, handsome one. Yes. Thanks for that, side.
Steve Gottenberg.
Yes, thank you. I couldn't remember his last name.
Yeah.
Gottenberg.
He looks a bit rank now, though, Dan, so it's not a compliment.
True, yeah. Is he quite wide in the middle area?
Aren't we all?
Moving on.
I just let that one play out because that was just easy.
Right. And I think we are ready to get to the philosophical part of the show.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Which means PJ's question of the week is coming up.
No.
PJ, would you take over from here, please?
No, we're not doing question of the week. We're doing question of the month, mate.
Oh, question of the month even. Look at that.
Yeah, just bear with me.
Question of the day, just done on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Try that. Is that sharing at all?
It is indeed.
Caring is caring.
Okay. Is it sharing? Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Just move that out of the way so I see what we're doing. Okay. Right. There are classic or vintage model kits that we recall having when we were younger and wish we could find and own again. There are must-have kits needed to, say, complete a specific collection that are really hard to track down. Then there are those rare or even extremely rare kits that are now so expensive that they're beyond our reach financially. So my question of the month is, what are your holy grail kits and why? First respondent was from Shane Wright. He says, for me, it's two bikes, both out of my price range. First is MFH 19 scale 750 TT1, and the other is the Poca 1/4 scale Ducati 1299. Mark Bride, I built the 124 Tamiya Ford Escort in the mobile scheme when I was a child, probably his newest kit at the time. One of my favourite cars growing up. Would love to have another go at it, but can't justify the money people want for those older kits these days, given their original cost. Maybe I'll change my mind one day if they're still available.
Before you move on, sorry, because this is important for that post.
Okay.
So recently, Domino Models have reissued the Tamiya kit under Domino's brand like they did before. So that is the Tamiya kit. Have a look on Domino Models for the Ford Escort Cosworth. That is the Tamiya kit in a Domino box.
Yep.
Okay.
And you will find those decals. You'll find the mobile decals out there, so you can get it, and they're not expensive. So go have a look.
Oh, thanks for that, Dan.
Yep.
Gary Ride the Wind says, same as Shane, the 1/4 scale Poca Ducati 1299 and the Tamiya 112 MP4/6 and all the detail sets. I'm lucky I own them both. Built the Poca MP4/6 to do this year. Okay. And Dan, at this stage, my holy grail kits are all Tamiya 112 Yamaha YZR M1s, especially the doctor's bike, Walked past them so many times in hobby shops. Excuse me. Wasn't really a car or bike builder until about 5 years ago. Now they're ridiculously priced. I wait in hope of someday grabbing a couple for a reasonable price. Okay. And I can throw my 10 pence with it because it's one of my Holy Grail kits I managed to grab just before Christmas, which, if you were paying attention to a dance section, it was a dance section, Simon's section, excuse me. It was the Bandai Dennis fire engine from 1972. I had that as a kid. Absolutely loved it then. I've got a clue what happened to it, and I've wanted it again ever since. And I finally found one, say about a month before Christmas, and it arrived a few days before Christmas, which is a nice thing. So that was my Grail kit. So
I say mine would you probably all find it being as a very odd kit, whilst I believe they've been re-released now. Remember the old Airfix large scale SRN4 hovercraft?
Yeah.
Yes, I do
remember. I mean, I was a child when I built it, so if memory serves me right, it was about 16 to 18 inches in length. So it's fairly big. It's quite wide. And if memory serves me right, the majority was clear plastic, because so you could actually see through the roof and the sides and everything.
I remember that kit.
Yeah. And I built it. I'll be honest, it was all brush painted, hairy sticked, and glue bombed to death with the Airfix tube glue and stuff. Which wouldn't melt the old clear plastic at the time, because the harder plastic wasn't very brittle.
This year there is two. I can't remember who's the manufacturer is, but there is two new hovercrafts due out this year.
Airfix.
Airfix
have just
No, not Airfix.
Okay.
But Airfix have just re-released. I think it's the SRM1.
There's the little one,
a little prototype, and I built that again as a child.
You know when they say re-released, it's the same exact molds as
It is, but I honestly believe, Dan, for that one, what they've done, they've redone the tooling for the clear parts, so the clear parts aren't like half-inch thick anymore. They're actually clear.
It's pointless retooling one bit and not the other. Do you know what I mean? It's
so I hear anyway, but but it built up well.
The new I can't remember who's.
I was going to grab one when I was in Telford, but I forgot, to be fair.
It'll come to me eventually, but yeah, if you keep a look at, there is two, and I can't remember. I think it's 35th scale and all. They're gonna be quite a chunky thick. Well, I'll be getting a couple, definitely, 100%. But not the Airfix one, sadly. Sorry, Airfix. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, well, if I had a chance and money was no object, I would immediately buy the Model Factory Hero 300 SLR Mercedes Millimilia. I mean, it just looks amazing. But yeah, it's just way out there. But yeah, I think it's out of stock as well, as I can see at the moment. But yeah, that would have been something.
My one is quite a simple one. I can even show you what it is,
because he's already built it 14 times.
We would talk about it earlier. I'm after one of these.
Oh wow!
This is the monogram Chevy Blazer released in '79. I particularly want this scheme, even though it's been re-released as different things. It's the first model car I built. I know it's a truck. I built when I was about 14 years old, so it was pretty new at the time. I bought it from Howell's Model Shop in Oxford. And
I thought you were going to go down to the.
Hang on, wait, I'm talking.
No, I just want to know why you didn't get down to the timeline and show the releases. That is 1930.
I just told you it's released in 1979. No, I built this, and I remember doing it because it was all done with hairy sticks. It was done in Humbrol enamels because that's all you could get at the time, and it probably was a glue bomb.
Lovely.
Building it and enjoying it. It is still around in the States, but getting it here is a nightmare. So if anyone's got one in their stash and they're willing to part with it, PM me, please.
Alan,
Also remember that size desperate for it.
No, that was already gone, Roland.
Size desperate for it, people, so you could make a killing. Just saying.
Yeah.
Stack the price.
Cool and his money. No,
Thanks, Dan.
You're very welcome, mate. You're very welcome.
It's just one of those kits. It's not. It's more sentimental value than it is anything, and I just like to remake it. That's all. It probably will be a pig to put together as well. But
the thing is, so you'd have to rebuild it again and using the same glues and the same humble enamels.
no,
And see if it comes out any better.
no.
See, I ain't got I ain't got an Holy Grail kit. I just haven't.
You just buy them.
I just if the I don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have a few kits that are quite rare and you struggle to replace them, but they're not Grail kits. It's a kit.
No, I agree.
Now sentiment kits, that's completely different. And I have got. I'm going to set. If I catch fire, somebody come and put me out. But I have got an Airfix Red Arrow.
Somewhere.
Never mind.
No, I've definitely got one, and I've got the original in the other side of my cave that I did 12, 13-ish years ago in the house on my lap on a tray with some shit paint from Airfix. But yeah, I will revisit that one. It's not a Holy Grail kit because it's about £7, but
it's not,
yeah, for sentiment, yeah, because I know my skills have maybe slightly improved a bit. Not much. Looking at the rest of my kits.
What about you, Dan Croak? You've got a Grail kit that's teasing you.
Again, a little bit like scattergood. I wouldn't say there's many real kind of Holy Grail kits. As I said in my response, the Tamiya YZRM ones, the Rossi bikes, just because I was always a bike fan. I just never built bikes and cars for years. So I just walked past them and went, oh, they're really nice. And they were £20. And now, you're on 300 quid on eBay.
Yeah, but the thing is, £20 back then, Dan, was a fair chunk of money still.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not that long ago. They were sat on shelves and Hobbycraft.
Yeah.
What, 1860s?
Yeah. But I've managed to pick up a couple for not ridiculous prices. I got the RCV off you, the Rossi one. I've got the Yamaha yellow speed block scheme, but that's Colin Edwards' bike. So I've got that one. I've got two of the Fortuna ones, but I've got decal sets for that so I can modify them. But yeah. I'm not short of kits, so yeah, there's a few things for sentimental reasons. But I've built some of the kits I built when I was a kid, and they're rubbish. You're talking, kind of some of the Matchbox kits and early Airfix stuff.
Yeah.
They are bad. They're really bad. Sentiment is overrated.
Yeah.
And thanks, Jamie. I'll try Time Team. Good idea.
I saw that. Yeah.
Bugger.
We heard for you, Roland.
I said already.
Oh, did you? Sorry,
I
fell asleep. So.
You're really losing it tonight, aren't you?
And I say it again, if anybody wants to give it away, it's the Model Factory Hero Mercedes 300 SLR.
You did say that. You did say that.
Poor PJ. Apparently he's not been very well, so he's probably
not been well
with his memory.
Yeah.
Right, who are you? What is this place?
No comment.
At least you can go back to 1988 and look at it all again, can't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Gary says you must PM him the details. He will have somebody who will find that kit for you.
Oh, I've done it, Gary.
Okay. And then there was somebody else who said, which was actually a fantastic idea, says making the Airfix Beginners competition.
Challenge, yeah.
Yeah, challenge.
Airfix Starter Kit Challenge.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So everybody has to build an Airfix kit and this Airfix glue and Humber paint and
that's how it's done. But I mean, I remember sitting, when I was sort of 7, 8 years old, sitting at my nan's dining room table of a Sunday, and to keep me quiet, I'd have like an Airfix kit in like one of the plastic bags.
Yes.
Some tins of paint, one paintbrush,
yeah.
A tube of glue, and you'd stick it together and you'd paint it, and there'd be paint all over you and over the table. Nana kept shouting at me, and
so nothing changed then.
I have to say, Alan, I didn't think air fixers started when you were a kid.
Yeah. No. That you get me confused with somebody else there. Sorry.
No.
No, they're in plastic kits, little plastic bags, clear plastic bags.
I still have a couple of not Airfix, but I have the plastic bag kits. I have some of those. I like those old kits.
And I mean, a lot of them, I suppose back then, but for what they were, built up really well because you couldn't really get any. There's no Tamiya or anything like that. In the UK at the time, it was all Airfix, wasn't it? Really.
And Matchbox.
And Matchbox, yeah.
Yeah.
What's this?
So there's an Airfix starter kit that I built probably 6-7 years ago. So I was brush painted using the pots of acrylic paint that came with the kit.
That's a challenge, yeah.
It can be done.
Be nice when it's finished.
It will, yeah. So I was having to clear out on some of the shelves because I was running out of space. So I decided a few of the older kits that are sat at the back can just go in the bin for recycling. So I said I'll photograph them for.
You can see them behind me, shelves,
posterity, and then off they go.
Yep.
Right. No, that's very interesting. Well, I think that was a fantastic show we had tonight.
Yes.
Thank you very much for everybody who took part, especially the guys here, the Dans, PJ, Alan, Cy, and obviously thank you very much to all of you who popped in and took part, voted. Congratulations again to Dan and his Coca-Cola van for winning the competition. Very well done there.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Yeah,
very, very, very impressed. I don't know how you did that, but here we go.
You and me both.
Thanks very much, guys. We'll say good night for tonight. I think we had a good one. And we'll see each other on the first Friday of February in the year of the Lord 2024. Have a good night.